Hey guys, welcome back to the Brake Shop. It's November, and this month makes the 1-year anniversary of us bringing home the Bandit tribute car. A lot's happened in a year. Let's get into it. Well, the first thing we did, we had to gut the interior because I realized when we were trying to load it onto the trailer and somebody had to steer it, it didn't have any floorboards in it. They were rotted out. So I had to gut all those out. Then I went to Firebird Central and got new ones. I have a video on this. You can go back to on the playlist of the channel and watch me cut out and weld in brand new floor pans. The seats, those were wrong. Check these out. Check those out. I have this one. I got the other one sitting right there. And then I bolted in yet. I still got to do a little work. When I bought the car, it had a pair of seats. But come on, guys. They were Camaro seats. They weren't going to work for me. What I want to do in the two different incidences, I bought a pair of seats. Well, I bought a seat at a time, and I got like $145 in them. They were okay, but they weren't great. So on a Labor Day sale, I wound up getting foams and covers, and I recovered these. It took me a couple weekends. It's good work. It's hard, but the quality's going to show. Because these have got new foams in them, got new covers, and they actually look correct for the car now. All right, now let's talk about the body. When I brought the car home, the whole thing was covered in this terrible epoxy primer that hid every little dent. And this car actually had lots of dents. I wound up having to hammer, dolly, and fill all the dents. I went through probably 20 cans of high build primer and 3 small containers of Bondo. I hate having Bondo in my car, so I use it as sparingly as possible. But the high build primer is essentially body filler in a can, but it goes on so thin and you sand it all off anyway, so it doesn't really stay that much. But I was able to pretty much make the car look, it's pretty straight. I'm not gonna say it's show car quality, but it is what I need it to be. I'm still working on that. So I will do like go right now into the decal packages that this thing has. This is pretty much Burt Reynolds' car from Smoking the Bandit. And the SE cars had miles upon miles of a stripe kit on it. Several decals. So like right now, I want to go through the summer of me putting in decals. Enjoy that footage.
Any more spray?
No, I'm trying to get the wing to stay on. It's just kind of a little temperamental. Remember how easy how the hood bird did? It just stuck there.
Well, we'd been messing with it for a few minutes.
That's true. Get all the water out. Underneath it, all those soapy areas. He had a bunch under his tail. Kind of minimizes where you get all the little bumps. and little wrinkles. So minimize them. Like that. Yes. Good work. There we go. That's good. Oh. Still put it back in there. There we go. Nose back on. All the little bubbles out, all the soap. There it is. Oop. Now we're going to do this rear spoiler, the name call out. Alright. We had to look some pictures up. We're good? Ish.
Yeah, I think so.
Am I crooked? I was like, I might be a little crooked.
Gotta leave room for that stripe underneath.
Look straight enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Wonder if you gave it a minute to sit there like that, if it would be better to pull it off afterwards.
What happens with a hood bird is we let it sit too long, and we had a hard time getting the water out from under it. I'm just going to pull from the direction with one of the some pointy corners. Alright. So we went ahead and put this one on, the one that wraps around the window. I didn't film that because I was kind of all hands on deck. It was very difficult. So I didn't film that one. I'll do some more of the other ones. Another one I probably won't film is the one that goes along the top to the front windshield. Let's talk about the engine. When I bought the car, it didn't have an engine. It did have a transmission, but I wound up not using it. Right now, this car is being powered by a Pontiac 389 and a Metric 204R overdrive transmission. It's not exactly the transmission I wanted for this car, but it will serve my purposes and give me what I need. The original engine that I bought for this car is actually this one over here. I think I may have talked about it once. That is a Pontiac 350. The machinist said it wasn't any good, but I think I proved him wrong. So I think in the following couple of months, maybe in the spring, I think I'm going to assemble that engine and make it a backup engine for this car. What do y'all think? Now let's dig into the suspension and brakes. The suspension is actually in really good shape. I was actually surprised. Did the old pry bar trick. Didn't find any loose ball joints or anything, so I was in good shape. But I did put new brake pads and rotors on the front. I didn't do anything with the filming on the back, but it is drum back there. The drums are okay, nothing wrong with them. All the springs were there. Looked like it was assembled correctly. So I think we're good to go there. Let's get into the wheels. When I bought the car, it had the turbo wheels on it. They're okay, I like the turbos, but Bandit didn't have turbo wheels on his 77 movie. He did in the Smoking the Bandit Part 2, but we're not talking about that car right now. So I got one of two at a time. I bought a set of snowflakes. So this is the proper wheel that goes on this car. The tires are new. The factory size, 225, 70/15, all the way around. Well, there it is. Hope you guys had fun on the Bandit Tributes update tour. Maybe in a couple of weekends I have the engine started. When that happens, I'll bring you guys along for the ride. All right, till next time, guys.